Are you brighter than
I got
me?
everything.
You stealing my sunshine?
Huh?
Are you brighter than me?
No, it's the angle.
Yeah, but I'll fix it in post. It's just easier once we.
Oh, we're fixing things in post now.
We're fixed. Oh yeah,
I've been
dude.
talking about that for years.
Here's the thing: is that do we? What are you doing? What's that? What are you doing? Are you blocking
What's
the light?
your
I'm
what's
making
your screen
myself
say?
brighter.
Oh, you're. That's perfect, dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, but here's the thing: do we discuss the change of the show name, or do we just pretend like?
Let's change the name every episode.
No.
No,
That's
no.
such a Sam fucking idea.
But that's what they
No.
did in the OC.
Absolutely not.
The first episode was called The Pilot.
Yeah, that's true. Second episode, model home. Third episode?
I like it down.
Okay, fine. Yeah, that's fine.
Fine.
It just fucks the sound up a little bit.
Did we settle on a new name?
Well, the thing is, in the first episode, we call it Code Orange, but I can edit it so that it's on your side, and I just record myself right now saying, because I also fucked up the name of the show. I said Orange County. It's not called Orange County. It's called the OC.
Yeah,
so
but
within like the first
that's
2 minutes, there's like
endearing, that.
8 mistakes.
Yeah,
That's fine.
That's like on brand for you, though.
Yeah.
It's not. It's on brand for us.
This podcast is going to be littered with mistakes and regrets.
Okay. So then we should just
And
own it.
crimes, yeah.
We should own it.
Yeah.
Okay. So then welcome back everyone to.
What are we going to call it this week?
No, this is the permanent name of the show. It's called Cooped Up.
Yeah, okay.
For sure.
Cooped Up. I like it. Starts with a C, strong letter.
It's sick. I think it's cool.
Yeah.
It sounds like cool. It's got a cool little ring. You could,
That was the
Cooped Up.
problem.
It sounds like you're going to make a song out of it. Like you're going to buy like a Benz.
Cooped Up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm all cooped up.
No, I'm cooped up.
Yeah,
Oh,
in the
cooped
coop.
up.
In the coop.
Yeah.
We just got a coop.
Damn.
Devin
now
has
we gotta
two
make
coops.
Now we gotta
Yeah,
make
I have 2 coops.
We should call it 2 Coops plus Cody.
What do you mean? I have a coop.
No, it's a good name. Cooped Up.
Yeah, Cooped Up.
I like it.
I think it's good. So welcome back to Cooped Up, everyone. This is the show where we watch every episode of the OC, and we review them. And can I just say right away, this is the best show that's ever been made on television, besides Succession.
I think I would give it a 10 out of 10.
Because you got the same feeling that yesterday. I'm sitting on the couch with Kelsey, and we finished episode 2, and we're like, we got to move on to episode 3. We can't stop. It's so good. And so we do that. And as we're doing that, we're like, basically in this feeling of like, this is the best show ever. We're watching just wide eyed. And you texted me, this is the best show ever. And I'm like, I know you're feeling the same way. You didn't even watch the show probably. So
I watched this
Again.
episode.
again, yeah.
No, I watched it this time.
Why
Yeah,
didn't
I
you
bet.
tell us the last episode that you didn't even watch the whole first episode?
It's kind of like when you, like you have like a weird goal and you don't want to tell your friends. Like if I tell you I'm going to run a marathon, you're like, you're not going to fucking do it. And then,
Oh, because you wouldn't.
so you got to like stick to it.
Are you going to run a marathon?
No, but I
What's
didn't.
the weird goal here? Like the
didn't
goal
watch-
was to watch a show and you didn't do it,
Yeah,
so you
last
didn't want to.
episode I didn't watch it.
fess up?
I just winged it. But I saw it 14 years ago and about 3 years ago when we did this show the first time.
Okay, that's fair.
So I feel like I knew what was going on. But this one I had to watch.
So you watched it?
Yeah.
So you watched
100%.
Did you watch episode
I
3 or
was
no?
cooped up. No,
Okay.
we agreed
I
to
know-
this last time. You cannot go ahead.
I had to.
I know, but now you're gonna have to
It's
watch it
so
again.
good.
You're
no.
gonna
We
forget.
should just do a double episode back
Yeah.
to back. We have plenty of episodes.
But I didn't watch episode 3. I'm gonna have to wing it again.
Yeah,
be
just
in
wing it.
character
Just
for you.
finish.
Okay.
You
Just
can
like-
finish our sentences when we talk about
The next
next
episode.
episode.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah. I mean, we all are best friends. Well, we are best friends. And so something that we normally do is we finish each other's
Sentences.
heads.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I used to be good at that when I was best friends with you guys.
It'll get better.
Yeah.
I'm sure maybe if you ever get
That
to the
seat's
best
still open?
friend side. No, fuck off.
We're just gonna hold tight for now. We're not gonna assign that seat yet.
That's
Just in case.
That's the spot for the
That's
guests.
my best friend seat. No, we're gonna have another spot for the guests.
It'd be funny if every time we had a guest,
Where they?
it was your best friend.
We could do that. we could go a while.
Should we talk about the name? Should we roll the intro first?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me hit it.
All
So,
right, let's
yeah, you
talk
can
about
hit it.
the name and roll the intro.
Let's roll the intro first, and then we'll talk about the name. This is episode 2 of Cooped Up.
I'm gonna talk about the name anyway. So the reason why I didn't really like Orange Watch is because it's just like really soft.
I
You
know.
know? It's like I like the seat, like cooped up. Being like
Yeah,
yellow.
totally, yeah,
Yellow
yeah.
Orange Watch. It sounds like you're having an aneurysm.
What?
you know?
Can you hear
So,
him?
Yeah, I can't really hear him.
I'm just like that's why like I think cooped up is a lot better than Orange Watch because like if you say Orange Watch on the phone, people are like, what did you say?
Yeah, that's true.
We say
did.
cooped up,
I
right?
think
Like-
I'm gonna turn that off now. So So the name that we almost went with, we didn't go with Code Orange because first of all, it sounds like a Mountain Dew flavor. You're right.
That's why I wanted to go with it.
Because it's cool.
No, because maybe we could get like a
deal with
endorsement deal.
You're
Like
thinking. You're thinking.
Drinking Code Orange on the show. Yeah.
So you're thinking big. You want like you want like a Ninja fridge, but instead of Red Bull,
Yes.
it's all Code Orange, our own custom flavor.
Yes.
So you're like living 3 years in the future when the show is incredibly huge.
Yep.
or 3 episodes in the future at this rate.
See,
We don't even know yet.
The show is a 10 out of 10.
That's true. We haven't posted the first episode. This could blow the fuck up off the rip.
Blow the fuck up off the rip. That's what I said.
14 years from today, 17 years from today, people are going to be making a show about this show, about that show.
They're gonna watch this show
Yep.
and make a.
Yep.
By then it'll be video podcasts.
This is what this
It'll be
is.
hologram. It'll be
This is a
hologram ASMR podcast.
Yeah, that's what I
Implanted
mean.
into your head, yeah.
They're gonna add a couple senses.
Yeah.
Sense of smell might be in there.
Yep.
Yeah.
You can smell these beach balls when they review it.
Do you like the
else.
beach balls? I love the beach balls.
You can
Sam
smell.
Sam has problems with the
I don't
set.
like where the beach balls are.
Is it? In the ASMR podcast.
For everyone listening, that was Devin coming a little bit.
No, I'm just putting on hand sanitizer. It's good for you.
Ew, dude, that's so gross. Stop. That's our cologne.
Do you mind?
Put on way too
Do you
much.
mind?
Yeah.
That's the Corona cologne.
Hang on, let me get you.
You just dab a little
Corona cologne.
sanitizer on the neck, on the nape of the neck. What's the nape? No, that's back here.
The nape is the back. That's where you pick up
Can you
dogs.
stop? That's so fucking gross. Here, give me a little bit too. And a little bit of this. Yeah, just right into the. Yeah, that's nice. Thanks, dude. Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Oh, no problem.
All right, now that we're clean.
Anyway,
There's
yeah,
a little
nape of
bit
the
right
neck. Nape of the neck is that's where you pick up dogs.
What's this right here? This is like the scent zone. This is where you're supposed to put cologne right here.
Yeah, I don't. What is that?
For
It's like
ladies.
one of your 7 somethings.
Wonders
Pulse,
of the
pulses.
body.
Yeah.
Wonders in the body. You don't have 7
It's one of
wonders.
your. It's one of your keynotes.
I have plenty of wonders.
Of your body?
Yeah.
Like what?
The Grand Canyon.
Wonder where that is.
It's my ass.
Nice.
Yeah.
A lot
Anyways,
of foliage there.
you don't like the set. You don't like the beach balls.
I
fucking love
I like
the
a
beach
clean
balls.
table.
This is a clean table.
No, like if I like all this shit, but also Devin looks like he's in a tree.
You know what we could do? We could suspend the beach balls from like string.
See, that'd
so
be
it's
cool.
like, you know, they're all
Oh.
at different.
Yeah.
And then we could play tetherball a little bit.
A little bit.
Yep.
Fill one of them with sand.
That's actually a really good idea.
Yeah. Anyway, the show. 10 out of 10.
Well, we're going to talk about the title first or no? Should we just get into the episode?
The title of
'Cause
the episode or the title of our
The show
show?
formerly known as Code Orange.
Okay. Is
our,
it,
our show first, and then we'll get to the title of the OC episode.
should we go through all the titles?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to pull up what we got.
This was our brainstorming session. Once we found out, okay, second reason Code Orange didn't work is because I was talking to the guy that's doing our logo, and he was like, well, you know, Code Orange is like a big band. And I was like,
Yeah,
yeah,
people
of
said the
course.
same shit about Cameo. We were like,
So you don't
Who
think it
had
matters?
Cameo?
no, it's just weird because like we settled on a name. We're like totally committed. We did all the shit. And then like right after it was too late to go back, everybody that we ran into in the wild was like, oh, like the band. And we were like, what? Why didn't
Cameo
nobody?
is a band?
Yeah.
That probably, your name is Cody, but your middle name is Michael?
Michael.
So your name was probably going to be Michael, and they're like, shit, there's a lot of Mikes.
Yeah.
So we'll just
So
call
they
him Cody.
chose something androgynous like
Yeah.
Cody.
They chose
Just in case.
a cool skater snowboard boy name.
Yeah, a
Cody.
nickname that doesn't have a full version.
It's not a nickname at all. It's a very cool name for people that are 10 to 14, and then it becomes not a good name.
What would it?
Codicius?
Codicius?
Codicius,
I
yeah.
was thinking Codenathaniel.
Cothaniel?
Yeah, Codenathaniel.
Actually, Code Orange would have worked really well for me.
Code Orange?
Yeah,
Because you were Reddit?
because the people call me Code.
Yeah.
Nobody calls
My
it
best
Code.
my best friends call me Code.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about that one?
I don't call you that.
You've called me Code before,
I call you Devin's friend.
so we're not best friends.
Yeah, we are.
I'm just, when we were best friends, we wouldn't have had this fight.
So tell me the other titles. It was
All right, I'll skip through some of them. But
No.
It was 100% Concentrate. That one was funny.
We had Cringe County.
Theo C.
Our
I didn't remember that one.
the OC.
just said that today.
Oh, Theo C.
Theo
C.
C. And then
I like
the
that one.
OC.
The OC.
Yeah, in Spanish.
Oh, yes is a good name for a podcast.
No, yeah.
That was
I
so
agree.
fucking good.
Our Binge County.
Our Binge County?
Summer Breeze.
Oh, our binge county.
3 Boys, 1 Show. Mm-hmm. The best show of all time, Orange County Recap Podcast. Power Rangers.
Yeah, that was my favorite. Power Rangers.
Orangutan County, Annoying Orange. The Cosi.
I like that one.
I don't like that one.
The Orange Concentrate Podcast.
That was kind of a front runner.
The OC Pod.
Not good.
No, you had a whole bunch of like good play on words and stuff like that.
The Orange Committee.
This is the same thread we were.
Yeah, what the fuck is
Nothing rhymes with county.
Nothing rhymes with county.
Yeah. What else do we have? I like the County Boys, but that's kind of puts us in a box.
No, but then we ended on Cooped Up, which is the best one because
County
it's
Boys.
Coopet, Marissa Cooper.
We might have come full circle on County Boys.
You like that now?
I mean,
no, fuck
no,
off.
we
We've
can-
picked a
Cooped
fucking
Up.
name. Let's just own it.
I would like
Cooped
the
Up,
Beach Balls,
hosted by the County
Beach Ball
Boys.
Chandelier would be pretty cool. I'm thinking.
Okay, we'll do that next. But we're going with Cooped Up. That's
Cooped
the
Up,
name of the
hosted
show.
by the County Boys.
Hosted by the County Boys. We can call ourselves the County Boys.
Okay.
Cooped Up.
No,
Why not?
because it's Cooped Up.
What
That's what I said.
What if it's coup?
You said Cooped
No,
Up.
it's Cooped Up.
I was like, we were joking. The name of Logan Paul's podcast is Impulsive, but it's like his name, like Paul Impulsive. And we were joking about some dude with a podcast called I'm Paul Civ. And his name's Paul Civ, and he's like all pissed because they stole his name.
That's great.
Okay, so the name of episode 2 is
Model Home.
it's Model Home. You're right. How did you know that?
Devin said it.
Yeah, I just said it.
The Model Home. That's the
like
name.
5 seconds ago. Like not long ago at all.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I wasn't listening.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Which is kind of a trick because it's a big home. You think model home, you think like tiny little home.
Yeah. But it's a big model home.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. And so the episode starts with basically Seth. Oh no, they're in the pool, and then he ends up back in juvie. How the fuck did that happen?
It's not juvie.
He's got to be.
He goes.
Right.
Sorry.
He goes straight to
have
fucking.
watched the next episode.
I told you.
Damn it, I'm such an idiot.
Oh shit.
You have to watch it again.
Kelsey's like, you can't because you're gonna fuck it up, and then you're gonna say something that happened. And
She's
the
always
first
right.
thing I
She's
know.
always right.
She's always right. So this one, basically, he's gonna take Ryan to. He's gonna help him find like foster parents. That's the whole gist.
Well, he's just getting back in the system.
Yeah, get back in the system, which means he's if they don't find the mom, then he's gonna
Child services.
child services. He's gonna have to, and he basically Seth is like, no one's gonna fucking adopt it, or he says, no one. Yeah, for all the people that want a new teenager.
I mean, it's a good point.
It's a good point. So Seth's clearly
Sandy
pissed.
said the same shit, and then
Sandy,
then he backed out.
They're pissed, but at the same time, it's like you can't just adopt a kid.
He said, Kirsten said something like, "Hey, how many kids do you come across like this? You know, why are you worried about just this one?" And Sandy says, "You know, I thought I could help him. I was that kid." Like, obviously, he's.
But this is what I want to ask: why is he special?
Is he the only kid from Chino that Sandy is representing?
98th percentile.
What?
That's not even good. That's top. Out of you pick random 50 kids, he's going to be dumber than at least one of them.
You're talking about his test scores.
That's true.
And also, he did show a little bit of like redeeming qualities when he was making them breakfast, and then he clearly gets along with Seth.
Seth has a friend, I think, is part of it.
Yeah, Seth has a friend, so that's what makes him. Because I'm like, whose side would I be on?
He knows about architecture. That was.
We
that was
find
big,
that out.
Big points.
We find that out.
Did I?
Yeah.
I'm just assuming he might know about architecture.
I don't know about that yet.
He seems like the type of dude to be into.
He just strikes me.
Yeah.
The way he looks at buildings, mostly.
Yeah.
Well, he did work construction.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's a good point. So
Confirmed.
that's the foreshadowing. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm just wondering, whose side would you be on? Would you be on Kirsten's side, or would you be on Sandy's side, where Kirsten's like, we can't just adopt a fucking teenager?
If I was Seth, I would be on Sandy's side. But if I was Kirsten, I'd be on Kirsten's side.
Whose side are
Wait,
you on?
what if you were Sandy? You'd
I'd
be
be
on
on
Sandy's
Sandy's
side.
side,
If you're
yeah.
Kirsten, you'd be on Kirsten's side?
Yeah.
And
I
if
see
you were-
where they're all coming from. Here.
Okay. I would be on Sandy's side. For one reason, because it's fucking weird to have a house that big with one kid.
Mm-hmm.
He's obviously going to grow up to be... He's a little weird already. No offense, Cody.
He's cool. He's super
But
cool.
he's not doing any favors by keeping him alone.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. So you would be on the side. You would adopt this child.
I would adopt him. They have hundreds of thousands of square feet in their home. They won't even notice.
He's also 17. When you adopt him, you get him for 1 year.
No. We found out in this episode because Kirsten was like, "What do you want to be when you grow up?" Or "What do you want to be?" or something like that. And he was like 17.
Again, that was
she goes,
next episode.
No, that was first.
That was at the casino.
What?
Yes.
Are you kidding me? All that shit happened?
Yep.
I'm not ahead.
Let's rewind that.
Oh,
real
yeah?
quick. There we go.
Writing me
Now we're
on
back.
notes.
But yes, we do find out that he is 17.
16 then.
No, she said, "What do you want to be when you grow up?" And he says, or "What do you want to be? What do you want to do?" And he's like, "I just want to be 17." That doesn't mean like.
He just means I want to make it to 17, which means he's 16, which
I
means
think
we
that
know how
mean-
old he is.
Oh, I thought that means I'm 17 right now. I want to be 17.
Just be a kid.
No,
Okay.
no. I think he's saying because she asked him that like in prison or in juvie or whatever.
Either way, we're not there yet.
Okay, but we find out that he's 16 then, or he's 17.
Sure.
16.
We find out he's not concerned about his future. He's trying to deal with what's in front of him.
Yeah. Okay.
Which is pretty good life advice for almost anybody.
Yeah. So he runs away. He basically
They're making a plan.
Yeah.
For him not to go to the group home.
He goes to Seth and he's like, I can't end up back in the system. Like I can take care of myself.
Which is valid.
Totally valid.
What's the point of the system? Food?
I don't know. Yeah. Why deal with all the? Yeah, I don't know. He can get a job by himself, right? Or do you
And
need
he
like
can get a model home.
No, but they don't know that yet.
But he knows that.
Him and Seth create this plan after he decides to leave.
So they've made this plan, and Sandy comes in the room, and Seth is pretending to be sleeping.
Yeah. And
he says, "Is it morning?"
Yeah.
And I'm confused because was it morning or was it night? Because he was like, "You're asleep," and I was still confused.
I think it was like 9 p.m.
Yeah, I think it's early eve.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you ever sneak out of your house?
No, I never did. There's nowhere to sneak out.
Yeah, it's just frozen tundra.
You just sneak out and you just you die. Did you?
I used to sneak out and then get in my car
And go somewhere?
when I was 16, like Ryan.
So you did?
Yeah. So my mom told me this like a couple weeks ago. She was like, "Yeah, we noticed that every time you went like out the back of the garage and like went around the house, like you obviously were up to something." Because I thought I was being sneaky. I was like, do. Because if you go out like the front of my house, then like the floodlights turn on, and she could see that I had like beers on me or whatever.
Oh, they had beers on you?
I don't know, whatever I had.
I had a couple beers on me.
Yeah. Like
Yeah, you stay strapped with the beers.
I didn't want to get attacked.
So then you would go out and you would party.
Yeah, I guess. I definitely went out. I don't know.
And what happened?
Yeah,
Did you ever
I
get
must've-
caught, or you sneak back in
I definitely got caught.
Yeah, I had to
that
sneak
night.
back in before.
and you never got caught, or you got grounded?
No, because I'd come home late sometimes. That was what my cover was. Sometimes I'd come home super late, having done nothing. So if I came home really late drunk, I tried to play it off like I was doing what I did, like playing video games really late or something. But one time I snuck back in the back door to try and be quiet, and maybe I told this before. I don't know. My dad, our freezer was on the bottom. We had a new fridge at one point, a very nice freezer on the bottom.
Okay.
So he's like bent
some rich
over at
people
2
shit.
a.m. or
Yeah.
something, getting something out of the
That's
freezer.
some Orange County shit right there.
And I walk in the back door hammered and like tabletop myself forwards. Like I trip over him drunk, and I just played it off.
Over your dad?
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Wait, did he tabletop you on purpose?
Just waiting.
He got down and he's like, what's your mom's name again? You don't have to say it, but
Yeah, hit the
what?
Kirsten.
Okay, yeah. Your mom's name is Kirsten? Yeah, sure, for this.
Yeah.
So Kirsten maybe came around the corner and she peers out, and you're like clearly drunk, like stumbling, trying to find a fucking ice cream sandwich or whatever the fuck you're trying to eat. And he's like, and he gets down on all fours, and your Kirsten comes around the corner and pushes you, and you fall over your own dad,
Yeah.
and then they laugh at you, and then they pants you.
Just bully you.
I fell over in a pile of my own dad.
Look at
Just took a spill. But I got away with it. That's the only time I could have gotten caught sneaking in.
So then this feeling.
No.
Because this is the first time Seth's probably ever broken a rule in his
yeah,
house,
yeah.
ever. Because he's a nerd, but he's also very cool. But
To be determined.
he's extremely cool.
He could
but he's
be
also
cool.
kind of a nerd.
in the future.
And
He could become cool.
Yeah, he could become cool. Maybe in episode 3.
Well, we don't know.
We'll see about that.
He's like an uncool caterpillar. He might blossom into it.
Yeah, okay.
Cool, beautiful butterfly.
I like that.
My mom used to do the opposite. Like she would come downstairs at like midnight and stumble around, knock shit over, like just be totally out of it and be like, "What? It's 4 a.m., Devin. What are you doing up?" And I'm like, nowhere near. Like, where are you getting these numbers from? I had to like turn her around, push her back upstairs.
She's Seth in this situation.
Yeah, I guess.
She's like, "Is it morning?" You're like, "What?"
Who invited you down here?
She's running away.
You're like doing homework, studying, like doing
Yeah.
something completely responsible.
She's like, "What, Tevin?
Are you sneaking out?
Why are so many people here?" I'm like, "What?"
Do you have beers on you? So then Seth comes up with his plan to take Ryan to his mom's model house, which is one of his mom's developments, which is under construction, and they went bankrupt or some shit, and the construction company did, I guess, and so now nothing's being done on it. It's like his half-done house just chilling, and so Seth's like, I have an idea, and he takes him to this model house, model home. My apologies.
Which is also a house,
But it's a big one.
It's a big ass.
Stop saying it's a big one. You just don't know what model homes are, unless you mean like a home with models, or no, you mean
Like a model car, you wouldn't expect to be full size.
what about like a Model T?
If it was a Model T, it would be a small car with wooden wheels, I think.
I don't think they were wooden.
I think they were wood.
Wait, the episode also. I took some. I took copious notes.
Okay.
The episode opens with Marissa saying to Ryan, "Hey, like I wanted to say thanks for taking care of me." the
Oh,
other
yeah,
night."
yeah.
And he pulls a Cody line. He goes, "Do you always drink like that?"
Yeah.
Did he?
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna pull up that little. Let's just briefly play this. This is like right before they're about to take off for the model home.
Yep.
Okay, here we go.
Hey.
Hey.
I didn't think I'd see you again.
Didn't think you'd see you again.
Look, I wanted to say thanks.
Summer's
the
birthday's
other
on
night.
Wednesday.
You always drink like that?
Boom! My guy. And then she's very embarrassed.
I thought you left.
And she doesn't even answer
So
it
she's like
Ignored-
saying, "Get the fuck out of here,"
Yeah.
because she knows she
Aren't you supposed
does.
to be in Chino, my friend?
Because she knows she does.
I don't know. No.
Yep. She
Why
didn't
is
want to
that
answer because she was like, "I do have
She's like,
substance
I
abuse
don't need
problems."
haters in my life.
Why is that a Cody line?
Because I think that she's got a substance abuse problem.
And I'm like, we literally saw her drink one time. This is.
So,
She's literally jumping to conclusions. It's not fair.
Yeah. Okay. I'm with you on that, but I'm just saying maybe she like I said before, a little self-control issue. Maybe. Perhaps. We'll see.
I also have in my copious notes, Summer's birthday is not till Wednesday. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we find out Summer's birthday is on Wednesday, and Seth is like, "Summer's birthday's on Wednesday?" And she's like,
Oh, no,
yeah.
he says Summer's birthday is not till Wednesday.
Oh, yeah, right.
He corrects them.
That's
Yeah,
what
yeah,
and
it
they're
is.
like, that
And
was a
they're
little
like,
creepy and weird.
yeah. And he's like, "I'm sorry, I just want to wear her skin."
Which is totally cool and normal. Totally.
He wears his birthday suit, which is her birthday suit. It's her birthday.
Oh, that's fucked up. And so they go off. They skedaddle onto the model home. Would you guys be fucking scared staying in that shit? Like when they leave?
If I was Ryan,
Yeah, they're like, "All right, bye," and he's just in this empty house.
I think I would fucking love it.
Really?
It's like a big, nice house.
Yep.
You're by yourself.
But it's not like nothing's finished. It's just like floorboards.
Well, like,
and
why would you
there's
not-
No
what are you-
doors.
what are you
It's all
afraid of?
open
It's
to the outside.
he went from having no homes. This is like his third home.
Yeah, it's sick.
In a day.
This is like the opposite of a haunted house. Everything's new. There's no chance for it to be haunted. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
No one's
true.
died in it. There's been no hexes or curses or spells.
Yeah, that's true. No,
Also,
that's-
I think on the way to the model home, Ryan has like these horrible lines. Like, do you remember when they're listening to music and Marissa's like trying to break the ice and she's like, what kind of music do you like? And he goes, everything. He goes, I don't know. I don't really listen to music. He had like 5 of these lines where it's just like, what are you saying?
She hands him this mixtape, and how does she know he has a CD player? Does he have a portable one?
He could have a Walkman.
Yeah, but
Discman.
Discman.
A Discman.
Could have a Discman.
A
She just hands,
Walkman?
and it's got a cover. She actually printed it out. It was
How
really
did she
nice.
do that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really thoughtful.
I don't know.
She's literally perfect.
That's like the modern day like super like on Tinder or something like that.
Yeah, I don't know what that is now.
Is it?
Well, it's like I want to fuck you. Like giving someone a mixtape.
No, I think it's like I love you, with a big crush.
Okay, yeah. It's like I'm in
Yeah.
love with you.
Yeah.
She's clearly fucking into him. Clearly. I mean, they're in this episode. They're vibing the whole time, especially when they're talking about music.
No. This episode. Yeah. This episode, they're vibing.
The episode
Stop.
that we're on.
And so then we find out that also that Seth listens to the same music as Marissa.
Oh yeah,
Because she's like, I don't know, the Kooks and the Smiths, or what did she fucking say?
they like the same books.
What were the bands though? They were like
It was like the I don't know,
Sex Pistols?
Smashing Pumpkins.
Sex Pistols, yeah, wasn't it?
I don't remember.
It was like just classic
Why
punk
don't you tell
bands.
me where
Yeah.
we're going?
I can't play
Yeah,
that.
don't do
Nope,
that.
can't play that.
The Clash.
The
Clash, okay.
Sex Pistols.
I listen to the same music as Marissa Cooper.
So they start.
Did he?
they-
He meant that as a bad thing, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's like, God, who the
Yeah.
fuck am I?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's like, I thought I was cool.
Yeah,
Yep.
which he is cool.
Yeah.
But I think this is a little bit of them because they start to become friends this episode.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which is like the best part of this episode is watching their little connection like start to happen.
I mean, she says something about you're too cool for me, and he's like, you never talk to me.
Yeah.
You never talk- yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
That was
Oh,
heavy.
when you talking about when he was like thrashing the pool,
yeah.
just absolutely going off in
Yeah,
that
he-
fucking pool.
Kind of owned her. That was cool. I'll give him credit for that.
That was fucking cool.
That was pretty cool.
His cool side starts to shine a little bit.
I think he did a cool thing. I wouldn't describe it as his cool side.
But I just thought it was funny when they're talking or whatever, and then it like cuts to that scene of Marissa and Ryan talking, and he's just like shredding in the back, like going off,
Yeah.
dude, like pro skater style.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was sick.
And we're just supposed to believe that's actually him.
Yeah.
It's just funny. It's not
Well,
even
he
the
was
focal
on-
point of the fucking thing.
He
He's
was
like,
on a normal board there, and then he had a long board later, which is
Oh,
kinda
really?
weird. Yeah, I feel like you're one or the other.
oh, man, I can try both.
Yeah, you probably don't bring both.
You're
to
definitely a
model home.
long board guy.
No, I'm both. Both. I mean, with a name like Cody, you don't expect that I,
mean,
can do
you-
both of those?
You mostly just ride that boosted board
I don't
Yeah,
ride a
that's true.
boosted.
Yeah,
No, I
you're
don't.
kind of
with
a-
the helmet.
No, I don't ride a
Yeah.
boosted board with a
Yeah.
helmet.
Yeah.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do. And you're wearing a helmet when you ride it.
I ride a ripstick.
Yeah. Indoors.
Oh, okay, yeah. So what
Yeah.
else do we like about this? What other notes do you have?
What
written
would
down?
Seth-
I have a couple. I have this next one. So they're in the model home, and she goes, "So Ryan, what do you think?" And then he goes, "I haven't really had time to think." Like his lines are just like, "I haven't really had time to think."
I've got one for later when they're in the model home too. The same.
We're in it, man.
Okay, when she talks about we're way ahead, but when he wants her to leave or whatever, she's like, "Can you just stay here?" And he's like, "No, if we stay, we're gonna be in love or whatever." And he backs up, and he says something like, "I want to see you." And then he comes forward again. He goes, "Just leave." And then I don't know what she says. And he goes, "Now." And he turns around and backs up farther again. And it's just such a weird sequence of they're close. He backs away almost to the wall, comes forward a foot, and then whips his head around and goes back to the wall. And it was like, why did they make him walk like that? It was so
That's why his
weird.
lines are so
It's
fucked up
dramatic.
because they're giving them weird actions
Yeah,
to do.
yeah.
They're just fucking with him the entire time.
But it just shows again he's an amazing actor. Like, who
I
could
don't
pull
know.
that
I
off?
don't know if that's my takeaway.
I
She
don't
goes, "Me too. We'll fix this place up." And then he waits like 7 seconds and says, "Cool." That's it.
So they have a little moment by the pool when Seth is putting on a fucking clinic behind them.
Yeah, that was
Like
pretty cool.
this is straight up
X Games.
X Games. I was gonna say Dogs. Was a Venice skate group.
Dogtown.
Dogtown.
Boys.
This is straight up Dogtown.
Yeah.
Going
Yep.
on behind them. Dogtown population 1. Seth Cohn. And they have a little moment. This is like when Marissa and Ryan start to like really connect. Like they really start to get to know each other. And it's like kind of like the Three Amigos a little bit.
It's like us.
It's like us, yeah.
I guess I'm Seth in this situation.
I would be Seth.
I'll be Ryan.
Yeah, you're Marissa. I feel like you're Coop.
I think Ryan's the hottest one.
Now Luke, we all know is the hottest.
Yeah, but
one.
no, in
the
the
Great White Buffalo. Let's pay our respects real quick.
He's not really our type.
that's not
I need
a real.
like I need like a
It's not a real photo.
Oh.
His eyes
Like
must
a
be touched
praying-
up.
like a yeah, like
Ah.
I don't know, some like yoga thing, like where when we're like paying our respects to Luke.
Oh, I thought you wanted like a. Oh.
But that could be that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just praying sounds.
Okay.
Can't take my eyes off him.
He's beautiful.
He's a little intimidating though.
Yeah,
I'm like afraid of how much I love him.
I just keep. Can you imagine this show now? Seth would be riding the hoverboard, and Luke would have that haircut with the all fluffy in the front and the short sides.
And him and Marissa would be like, we should do a TikTok together. That's how they're flirting.
Ryan would be like, I don't have any data.
My phone's dead.
Is there? You guys have Wi-Fi in this house?
How many data? Do you go on TikTok? I don't listen to music. Who doesn't listen to fucking music?
Maybe they don't have music in Chino.
I think they probably do.
I just wrote, this makes me want to live in California.
What does?
It's like watching episode 2 made me want to move to California.
Yeah. What part? What exactly? The vibe?
Yeah, the vibe, the landscape. Wait, is this the episode where they like got dinner or they got lunch?
They got lunch. That's
on the
where
pier, right? I think that's what it was. Yeah,
That's where they talk about they have the same favorite book too. I think On the Road, maybe.
Jack Kerouac.
Yeah.
It's a good ass book.
You've never read it.
I've read it. Yeah. Ask me a question.
Who wrote it?
Jack Kerouac.
Damn, he's good.
Yeah.
Did you just read it? How'd you know that?
Ask me another one.
What happens in chapter 12?
Well, that's one.
There's only 11 chapters, you idiot.
What's fuck?
What's
I was
the-
gonna say that's when the book concludes.
What's the dog's name?
Jack Kerouac.
No.
Damn it.
Close.
Spot.
No, it's 4 letters.
Crash Bandicoot.
Yes.
I knew it.
Yeah, you got it. Damn, you
Yeah.
did read the book.
Thank you.
Oh, it was a good line in the model home where he's like, I don't even have any money. And then Marissa like laughs and looks at stuff. She's like, we can get you money.
She's like, wait a minute, money's been the problem this whole time?
We can get you money. Also, wait.
But she can't. Because as we find out,
That's that.
Is this episode 2?
Yeah. Jimmy's in a little bit of hot water.
Yeah,
We just
Okay.
find out a little bit about it.
yeah.
Do we find out the sum?
He borrows $100,000 from
Yeah.
Kirsten.
Okay, so we do.
Yeah. Which that was another
was-
hilarious part.
Yep.
Is when they come in and Seth looks out the window and goes, it's my mom. Like they wouldn't be freaking the fuck out.
Yep.
Yeah, that's true.
He opens the thing.
Oh,
It's my
no,
mom.
it's my mom.
And wait, and your dad. That's weird. You think like in real life they'd be like, holy fuck, what do we do? They're definitely gonna find us here. We're gonna get in a shit ton of
Also,
trouble.
why are they hanging out in this empty model home? It's been abandoned, yet doesn't have any ghosts.
I was thinking
Who?
that about
World Health?
Kirsten. Why wouldn't they think that about Kirsten and Jimmy?
Think what?
I think they know they have history, like as friends.
And now they're coming to this weird location, the two of them in the middle of the day. I would be like, they're definitely gonna fuck.
you as a kid would think that about you? No.
Probably.
Kids don't think like that.
Yeah,
Oh,
kids
they
think
don't.
like that.
They don't know about that.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. They don't know that the world is fucking cold yet.
They're neighbors. It's not that weird, right?
that-
If you saw like your mom with one of your neighbors in a model home in the middle of the day, you'd be like, I don't know, I don't know why they're here, but
Yeah.
my mom does own the building, so
Yeah.
not that weird.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, they still think that like true love exists and stuff, right?
I don't think their mind
They
goes
haven't-
straight to sex all the time. You know?
Yeah, they just haven't been hardened
Yeah,
haven't
they
been
haven't
what?
been hardened.
by the world,
Okay.
Yeah.
by the hardships.
I think they've also just literally never had sex. So
Yeah.
it's just like not on their menu of activities that people do.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. So, so they like are Kirsten and Jimmy are having this conversation downstairs, and they're just peering over the balcony, listening to this. And he basically is like, "Listen, I'm in trouble." And she's like, "How much do you need? How much?" And he's like,
sick.
"It's a lot."
He's
of
like, I
money."
can't ask.
Like, give me a number.
Yeah, that was so
Gives him
funny.
a
He's like,
blank
I can't. It's like, why the fuck are you here then?
He's so bad at making decisions. It's like
yeah.
so frustrating.
Yeah. And she's like, oh, no, I can't. She's like, just tell $100,000. $100,000 would be good if you could just write that check. That'd be great.
Thank you, and then I'll be on my way.
I won't ask again, except
So
later.
is it a gift? It's a loan. It's kind of presented as two different things.
He said, I'll pay you back, but it might take a couple.
3 months, something. Yeah,
3 months, was it?
a few months.
Yeah. So I guess it's a.
He's got
it's
a horse with alopecia he needs to pay for.
That's what it is, right?
A pony.
Yeah. Also, $100,000. It's not enough money. I'm doing the math over here. Oh, how much does a horse cost? Like $200,000?
That's what I thought.
And how is that like the main problem? It's like, what about paying back your investors?
Well,
What
I think
about
that-
that?
Well, he's
Yeah,
got
I
to do
think that
both,
is a-
right?
yeah.
I think the horse is just a rounding error, right? He was already in the hole.
Yep.
He probably owed the equivalent of like $1 million today. The horse is like $50,000 in today's money,
I see what you're saying.
which was still stupid. Like you shouldn't be buying any discretionary. Like you shouldn't be buying anything like a horse.
Yeah.
But
Well, his wife didn't want to hear about. He's like, babe, I got problems. She's like, you'll figure it out.
I know. Then we
Oh
find
my
out how
God.
bad fucking Julie sucks,
She is a-
dude.
she's
She is
so
a pill.
fun to hate, though.
Sucks. Yeah, she's
Such
fun
a
to
good
hate.
enemy,
She walks in wearing that pink velour tracksuit.
which is kind of tight.
Baby
She was like,
fat,
Kelsey-
juicy.
Yeah, Kelsey was like, she
Yeah,
dresses younger than Marissa does.
Yeah.
Which is cool.
And then Jimmy's like, listen, babe, I got these problems. And she's like, I don't want to hear about it.
How about you solve your problems
figure
and
it
I
out.
spend your money?
Yeah.
Which, to his credit, he does.
Yeah.
I don't want to skip that part
Which part?
where Luke's in the house when Marissa is about to go to the model home to stash it, and he just shows up and he's eating pancakes in the morning.
Oh yeah.
He's like, babe, we're gonna go wakeboarding.
Oh yeah, that was a weird.
And she
scene.
lies about going to get a manicure.
That was
or
a really
something.
good lie though.
Yeah, it was. But
She
it
had
was-
me convinced.
Why was he in the house and Julie was already feeding him? In high school, when did you go to a girlfriend's house? When did you have a girlfriend? And then 2, when did you go to her parents' house and have the mom cook you breakfast?
Without the girlfriend knowing.
Like just waking her up. Hey, we're going wakeboarding.
Yeah, she comes in. She's like, Luke,
I don't think it's that weird.
what are you doing here? He's like, oh, I thought we'd take the boat out.
I don't think it's that weird. They've been dating forever, according to Ryan.
No, according to Seth,
That's what I meant.
The 5th grade when they were all over each other.
Yeah. So they've been dating since the 5th grade. They've been dating forever. So like obviously, and Julie's got like a weird crush on Luke.
I was about to say that. It almost seems like Julie wants to fuck Luke a little bit.
Yeah.
Right?
It's so weird. She's like, honey, you guys have built up something real here.
Was that in this episode?
I don't think so.
I'm saying she was
She was
thinking
thinking
that. She was
that.
thinking that in her head. You
But,
just tell.
but it cuts from like her boyfriend, who's going to bring out our boat, this amazing guy, to her interest, who's doing pull-ups on scaffolding.
Yeah, which is so hard.
He's just doing like, you could have gone to jail and done all the pull-ups you wanted, but instead you avoided jail to do pull-ups.
I don't think people go to jail to do pull-ups.
I think they do pull-ups in jail. Well, they do push-ups, I guess.
But you're like, he could, you know.
I'm
I would
just
much
saying,
rather
like,
do
what
pull-ups
is he
in a model
doing?
home.
Like,
and
why is he
scaffolding.
working out?
What do you mean? Keep those arms up to date.
He's trying to keep himself pumped, dude.
Have you seen him in a wife beater? Oh wait, what do we call it? A shirt? What are we
No,
supposed
a ribbed
Tank
what was
top.
it? Tank top.
Ribbed
Ribbed
tank
tank top.
Have you seen him in a ribbed tank top?
A ribbed tank top.
The OC still has me going. The OC.
The OC.
The OC.
Okay. and
What is the O in that situation?
Like, oh.
Oh,
Yes. In Spanish,
yes.
do people say O?
I don't know.
Oh, I don't know.
They
Let us
say,
know.
Like, I.
Anyone Spanish? Let us know.
Yeah, write in the comments.
Yeah. Yeah, so then the cops show up because they call the cops because they're like, Ryan's gone.
Yep.
Which is, I mean,
Kirsten
like
calls the cops.
Kirsten calls
Sandy
the cops.
did not want to call the cops.
Yeah, and all of a sudden,
another point for Sandy.
that's true.
Yeah, he's not an
Sandy's,
narc.
yeah, Sandy's the fucking coolest ever. And Seth automatically knows he's in over his head. He's like, now the fucking cops are involved.
He tries to cover for him. He gets a little sarcastic.
Yeah, I think he's got some swagger.
That was a
in
little
front of the
cool.
cops.
Yeah. That's probably the
Yeah,
first
he's
time
got-
when he says Ryan's cockfighting in Mexico.
Yeah, yeah, that's a dope thing to say to
That was a
cop.
little bit of privilege though,
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit of
Yeah,
privilege.
Yeah.
Yeah,
because you could just tell he's never been beaten the fuck out of by the cops like Sam and I.
yeah, that's true. You guys have?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, close.
Okay,
Growing up
close.
at UConn, I remember we were walking by a cop, and I had to like pour my drink out.
Okay.
So it's like when you go through these close encounters like this.
Okay.
We also ran from the cops once from like a bonfire in the woods.
Oh, right. Okay.
So when you go through, like,
That sounds pretty
you don't really fuck
traumatizing.
with cops.
Yeah, that's yeah.
I was going to talk about that time on this episode, but I don't know what if we could be asked for questioning still. So
What do you mean ask for
we'll just
questioning?
breeze by that one.
Which one?
The running away in the woods part.
Yeah, talk about it.
No, I don't think we can talk about that.
Why? Why not?
You think there's still an open case?
I think it's possible.
What?
Possible.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Fuck
Like
off,
in
you're not
Connecticut?
serious.
Yeah.
No, statute of limitations.
Okay.
You're not serious.
There was like some people were having a bonfire, and I think the bonfire
We can name at the end of the episode. We'll read a list of names.
the bonfire got a little out of control.
okay.
And so we
As
left.
one does.
And eventually there were fire trucks there. After we were gone.
And the fire.
We don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
That's all we know.
Was there a giant fucking forest fire that you read about in the newspaper?
I don't know.
He got,
wasn't
he got
there?
you with that one.
I have
You're saying no because you don't want the open case to come back to bite you in the ass, but there might have been.
the open case. The OC.
Oh, there it is.
I'm saying we definitely ran away when it got uncomfortable.
But what
We also ran away when it got good.
That's true.
what happened? What ended up happening? Did you talk to anyone that stayed?
No.
The point is, we ran through the woods
Yes.
in the middle of the night in the
Yes.
pitch dark.
Yes.
Didn't we cross a highway?
Yes.
Yeah, that was crazy.
So they all came up this trail, which was the only way in, and the other side was a face of a mountain
Okay.
that went down to the highway, and we scaled. Is it scale? If you go down, is that scaling?
Rappelled.
We did everything short of rappel. With
Yeah,
a rope.
without a rope.
Yeah. We ropeless rappelled down
Okay.
into the highway and walked down an exit ramp, and we left.
Well, a few people got like picked up. Like people
Yeah,
will
yeah.
pull over on the shoulder and pick up their
Yeah,
friends
yeah,
and
yeah.
then dip.
Yeah.
How many people were there?
50, 40.
Yeah,
A lot.
dozens.
Holy
Dozens.
shit.
Yeah.
At least a baker's dozen.
Yeah.
So when you said the bonfire got out of control, were you talking about the fire or were you talking about the party?
I'm not sure.
You are sure. I hate this.
I
You're
think
withholding information.
Potentially the fire.
Okay, so there was a big forest fire.
I don't know.
Okay.
There was fire trucks there, but we were gone.
I don't think there was a forest fire at all.
See?
I don't think it was like legal, right? It wasn't like this area is designated for fires. So it was definitely somebody
Sure,
or
sure.
some land that we weren't supposed to be on, I think.
Sure.
Yeah, okay. I'm just
Kind
trying to figure
of
out why.
like no man's land is what it felt like. But I think the bigger thing is that it was a bunch of underage people like drinking.
Okay, yeah. There's definitely no
Yeah, that part is no problem.
underage drinking case open against you right
No,
now.
no,
Ah,
I'm
could
not
be.
worried about that.
Could be.
You're not worried about that. What are you worried about?
Could be.
Anything else that could happen.
I'm just trying to fucking get to the bottom of why
I
you're so
don't. But
nervous.
it's funny that made me think of it, and he thought of it, or he just brought it up independently. But I was thinking.
I mean,
because
you
it
don't-
must have been a pretty big event.
You don't forget ropeless rappelling. No,
Yeah,
like
we
you don't
scaled
running
down
from
a-
the cops
Yeah, yeah.
in the middle of the night
had
through
dogs-
the woods.
they had dogs.
Especially from a
Yeah.
giant forest fire.
Dobermans like
They had-
biting you.
They had dogs.
They had dogs too? So there's some crazy shit going down.
I don't
then.
remember the dogs.
Were you guys like making
It's definitely one of those
Cocaine or
situations where you're
something?
like
No.
making it.
Yeah, like like in,
We're just
Yeah, we brought a microwave to the woods.
we were just all pulled our pants up and stepping on the ground.
well, you know, like in Narcos Mexico, all like when they cut to the people making the cocaine, it's always in the forest.
That's true.
You know,
well, that's
and I-
all they have over there is forests.
yeah.
Yeah, but that's what I pictured in my head is you guys making cocaine maybe in the forest,
No.
and that's why they had dogs and.
No.
Okay, no. Okay, so it wasn't like a drug operation.
No. I don't.
Got
think
it.
there were
Well,
any
according to
drugs.
Sam, we don't know.
So you just like it was maybe arson.
I don't know.
Okay,
I
you don't know.
wouldn't give it a label like that.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
I just wouldn't.
We can move on. It's fine. It's fine.
So Seth covers for the cops. Go back a little bit. He covers Ryan for the cops, and then they go back to the house again, right?
They go to the restaurant.
When does she bring him stuff to the house? Because Seth brings him a tent and a small putting green.
which is
Which
dope.
is sweet. That's really cool, actually.
But Marissa brings like toilet paper and Kiehl's face lotion.
Yeah.
Which is super rich people shit.
Yeah.
Especially in 03. I don't even think I knew what that was.
I don't know what that is.
It's
Kiehl's
like
face
That's what they have in
it's-
Equinox, right?
It's the stuff, they sell it like Nordstrom.
Really?
When you buy lotion at CVS? You used to buy lotion at
I don't buy
CVS.
lotion. I don't
You
use
get it
lotion.
so they deliver it to you.
I don't use lotion.
Someone somewhere gives you bottles of cream. They're probably Kiehl's.
What do you mean?
Do you mind if I?
You guys creaming up right now?
Yeah, let me get some of that.
Just getting a little-
Pass that boys cream.
Here, I'll just pass you the bottle. You can apply it yourself.
Actually, I'll clean the bottle to make sure that we didn't get anything.
I don't wear cream, so I don't know what that. I wear this cream. There we go. There we go. I'm all
Okay.
creamed up now.
Yeah, Kiehl's. I think it's like very rich people
Yeah,
shit.
it's
Oh, yeah,
expensive shit.
totally.
Yeah.
Totally.
Okay.
But that's Marissa. I think she won that one. Seth brought him a tent. You're already in a model home.
No, the tent's cool.
Putting green, kind of cool.
Ceilings are too high.
Toilet paper.
TP.
I mean, you need that right now.
This day and age.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You do. Who knows? There could have been a pandemic back then, too.
Yeah. Well,
Could
there
have
probably,
been.
probably wasn't. It was
There was, but I'm saying there could have been at any point.
August 5th,
They don't know.
2003.
It's gonna be
Like an
prepped.
impending.
Impending, yeah.
That's true.
And then she has to leave to go to a party, right? Or am I skipping?
They go to the pier to get food.
Okay.
And so they're eating.
This is
and
one of my favorite lines.
one of the best fucking lines ever.
Wait, you're not thinking of the same one I am. There's two really good lines.
I don't know the
You
lines.
say them because I don't know them exactly.
My favorite one was when Luke and his buddies come in. He goes, "What do you?"
Oh, yeah.
Wait, what did he go? What's it take to get a menu around here? So good. That's you, dude.
Can we pay homage real quick? Here, let's just use this for now.
Nothing rhymes with orange.
Kind of looks like his eyes are following you.
Yeah, he's like the. Nope. Let's just go ahead and decline that.
Maybe let's hit a little do not disturb.
I know. Sorry about that.
You can hold the Alt key and then just click that button, and then it just sets it right in.
I don't know.
Anyways.
I don't know how to do it.
And then what was the second line?
The second line is
Seth says something like making fun of them.
yeah. Oh, he says you wax. You wax your chest or something?
Oh yeah, right.
Well, at least I don't shave my chest.
There it is.
Luke, come on.
I just said you look nice in a sweater vest. It was a compliment.
Do you want me to break you, Cohen? Hey. No way. Look who's back. You're a little far from 8 Mile.
8 Mile. How hard he fucking took off his hood there.
That was a good line.
It was a good line. It's
8 Mile.
it's crazy that Puka Shell guy is a tough guy.
I know.
The 8 Mile line was pretty good.
Yeah.
Don't. What are you, like, spokesperson for Geeks of America or something?
Nice.
Look at Ryan.
I gotta give that one of these right here.
Even Ryan liked it.
He's cheesing, dude.
He's like, yeah, he is a loser.
You know what I like about rich kids? Nothing.
I was literally standing on my couch when I saw that.
Yeah.
There's nothing better in television.
That's fucking. And then he lays down the very first Atwood haymaker in the show, right?
No, he punched it before.
No, but this
And
is
he
the
punched that.
first.
This
like,
is the first like. Out. Okay,
he started
Gotcha.
Really? That was the first one?
I think
It's
right?
the first
Not
one
on
that
the beach?
counts.
Not on- what
no,
about-
there
I
was
thought
one on
the
the
beach
beach and there was one with the mom's boyfriend. But this is the first real like
Oh right, yeah,
crispy line.
I think it's the best one for sure because he paired it with the line,
yeah.
which was really good.
So then they escape. Basically, they dip back to the model
Seth
home.
blocks the door with his longboard, which is insane thinking on his feet.
Yeah,
That was crazy.
yeah,
Really
yeah.
smart.
Yeah, he's a beast. He's so smart and cool. And then this is when the shit happens with Jimmy and Kirsten. She agrees to give him $100,000. She doesn't tell anyone about it.
Well, she calls Alan in the middle of the night. Alan, move the money now.
Oh yeah, right.
It's
Okay.
crazy. She's got a guy.
Yeah, she got money.
Do you not have a guy?
Not like that.
You don't have an Allen?
100,000 in one day.
If you wanted to move 100K right now,
Yeah.
who'd you call?
Devin.
I would say wire that to my account, please. And so we go to the party.
When is the okay? Is this the second time at the party though?
Yes, this is the
fir-
second time.
So this is when Summer walks down the stairs all stumbly.
Yes.
And it's like, why didn't you let me smoke weed with you?
Yeah.
Wait, no. This can't because that means we've missed
Oh
the
no,
fire.
no, you're right. Sorry, this is
Okay,
the first time at the party. Yep. And
And
Marissa
they're
decides she
calling-
wants to go back to the house.
Marissa, where are you?
Yeah.
Why aren't you at the party?
And this is when he's lighting candles or no?
yes, this is when he does he's lighting a bunch of candles. Looks like a weird
You would know something about that, right?
lighting candles.
Yeah, I mean just like
Is that like
committing,
a is that like a Hanukkah joke?
well, just like things to do with fire and
Things to
lighting-
do with fire, yes.
lighting
yes.
fires.
As a
Oh,
lawyer,
oh.
you can answer that question.
no.
you don't know anything about that.
No.
Okay.
We just
Never
don't. We
mind.
don't like to use the A word, really.
Arson. Okay, no,
You can bleep that one next time.
got it. Okay.
Our sons,
Our sons.
Seth and Ryan.
then
Our sons of anarchy.
Yeah. Oh, that was another one. What did I say? Orange.
Orange, you glad?
Our sons of Orange County.
Orange, you glad I didn't know our sons of Orange County. I like county hunters.
Yeah, that's a good one. County hunters.
Pod the county hunters.
I'll give
fucking
that,
hate the
I'll
word
give that
pod.
a little. I'll give that a little.
Maybe
one.
that should be the name. Just Pod the county hunter.
I still like the OC.
Okay.
No, cooped up is good.
Cooped up.
Cooped up.
Cooped up by the county boys.
Yeah.
This time.
This time we're
Personal.
yeah.
He's
And
lighting way too many candles.
He's
We
lighting
can't
way
ignore
too
that.
many
It
fucking
looks like
candles.
a
It's never good. That's not gonna end up.
looks
good.
like an anthropology.
Yeah.
It's just high risk, high reward. It could end up really like. Could you imagine if there was like hundreds of candles in here? It would be such a cool vibe.
Yeah, it
But
would.
for him to not want her to stay there, what was he lighting those for, anyways? Heat.
For light?
For light, yeah.
He was going to bed.
no,
Yeah,
I think
that's
he was
true.
just. I think he was just vibing.
Also, why wouldn't you use like a flashlight?
Yeah, it was. I thought the candles were weird.
Probably easier to get a flashlight than 100 candles.
Yeah.
Yeah, where did he even get the fucking candles from? Maybe
They're cool.
Marissa brought
They're
the
definitely
candles.
cool.
Oh, she did.
Julie definitely buys so many candles.
She also knew maybe she'd come back, and she knew that she wanted a little bit of a vibe for the two of them. Maybe that's why.
Well, that's kind of a player move. She's like, let me drop Ryan this music and these candles, and then I'll pop back.
That is kind of a player move.
Yeah.
She played him,
Yeah.
but it doesn't work out for her though.
No, because that's when he does the walk forward, walk back, head whip.
and he says,
Little
"Get out
Ariana
of here."
Yeah.
What
Which
does he
was like
say?
maybe the
I
craziest.
can't. We mustn't. But I
Scene.
can.
Yeah, I can't. I mustn't.
Yeah.
but I want to. No, I must not.
Yeah.
I doth not.
Little Romeo and Juliet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he basically tells Marissa dip.
Yeah.
I'm gonna break your fucking heart. That's what he thinks.
No, he said you're gonna break my heart.
Yeah, he's being protective. Ryan
Which
is he's got a riot shield up right now.
What is he? What's his?
He's got a Ryan shield up.
What's his sign?
Is he INTP? INFJ? I don't get it.
What do you mean?
Personality type.
Personality type, like
I'd say probably a
Myers-Briggs.
Taurus.
Okay, well,
He's got his shields up.
I'm a Taurus.
But are you?
Yeah.
Oh, so you're
Tauruses are stubborn.
stubborn. I know. And
No, I'm not. I don't act like a Taurus.
What
The
else are
sign
they?
doesn't define me.
What else are they?
Reliable.
Reliable, yeah.
Stubborn. Like risk averse. Risk
Yeah, I
averse.
know that. Risk reverse. But anyways,
The point is, what is Ryan? Right? Like what I'm saying is, whatever's going through his blood, I just can't identify.
He's got.
He obviously has a connection with her. This is the last night he's gonna see her.
Yeah, but he's damaged.
Why would he not
he's got
want to
his
hang out
guard
with her?
up.
Like, how do you have that foresight and that self-control as a 16-year-old? I don't really get that.
He's been hurt before.
and he knows he's
Has
about to,
he?
he knows this isn't like sustainable.
Yeah,
me
that's
staying in
what
this
he
fucking house.
says.
I mean,
So
the
what?
whole vibe is like this is not gonna work.
He says school's gonna start in a few months.
Yeah.
and like I'm gonna just be here.
Is that like a thing to plan that far ahead as a 16-year-old?
for him? For him,
I think he's got some sense.
Yeah.
he's a sensible guy.
Have you seen any of his actions?
he's book smart and street smart.
He's neither of those. He doesn't listen to music.
That's part of his book smarts.
That's true.
So then she leaves, and that's when
She
reveal Luke is sitting in the fucking driveway. He followed Marissa there
After the party.
after the party, and he's with his boy.
Well, his boy said in like a weird fake New York accent that they were like should fuck him up.
Yeah.
He's like, that kid's from Newport. next
No, from
time
Chino.
next time he comes around, we gotta kill him. It was so weird. You could play that kid talking like that. It was such a
Where
bizarre.
was it? Do you
They're at
remember?
the party the first time. You could talk about something. I'll find it.
Right. Now it's right here.
Yeah, right there. Listen to this kid's
Come on.
voice.
That freak from Chino. He was all up in Luke's grill.
Oh yeah, he was all up in Luke's grill.
Is that New York?
I don't know what it is, but
I think it's New York.
It seems New York-ish, but it's odd.
He's all up in Luke's grill.
Also, this kid is like 6'7". Because Luke is obviously huge, and look at him.
Dude, he looks like he's
Is
40.
Luke huge?
Yeah, Luke's definitely.
Ryan is short.
Ryan's very short.
Luke is what? 5'11"?
No,
Luke's the perfect height.
6'3".
6'0".
I'm gonna throw something else out there. Luke is he's pretty like reasonable. No?
Yeah, I mean,
He's a bit of a bully and a hothead, but like he's just
He's
just looking out for his girlfriend.
little
yeah.
privileged, a little bit
Yeah,
of bully,
yeah.
a little bit of a hothead, but
Yeah.
like if your
16-year-old,
girlfriend was like
yeah,
hanging out with this
100%.
dude all the time,
Yeah.
like clearly
Yeah.
in love with this dude,
Yep.
lying about it,
Yep.
going to a model home,
Yep.
yeah,
I don't know.
you would
Seems
take
fairly-
action too.
Yep.
No, I would roll over. I would be like,
You would.
clear. I would hand over my sword. I would give up. I
yeah.
would kiss Ryan's feet.
You're
But that's just my style.
Yeah, you're
I'm
you're a simp.
I'm a Taurus. I'm risk averse.
Tell Ryan all the like Marissa's favorite shit. Like she likes to be scratched on the nape of the neck.
Yeah, just write a huge letter. Okay.
Can I play Nintendo Switch while you guys are hanging out?
Luke's just playing with Seth in the background.
So then they fuck him up. They go in and they destroy him, dude. They beat the shit out of him.
Well, he also says something like, "You touch my girl again, I'm gonna kill you." And Ryan has a good line. He's like if you're gonna kill me,
right here.
kill me.
Right here.
quick.
Which
Right here.
Like nothing. Tell me, or I'll kill you.
Kill me and quit talking about it.
Boom.
That's sick.
Kill me and quit talking about it.
unbelievable line. It reminds me of The Wire when they catch whatever Idris Elba's character's name is, Stringer. Mm-hmm. And they finally get him in some abandoned place, and they talk about like killing him, and he's just like, "Get on with it, motherfuckers." It's pretty much what Ryan said.
That's sick.
It was very tight.
Sick. I can
Yeah.
picture it right now.
Yeah, that's.
They
sick.
need every time Marissa asks him a question,
Mm-hmm.
he should be about to punch someone in the face, and then he'll have the perfect line.
Yeah, he always has zingers.
Only like when he's about to die or punch someone in the face.
Yeah, like could you imagine if it was like, if he was like, I don't listen to music, and then wouldn't have the same feel.
No, he would have said, "I only listen to the Knocks." And then
That was good, dude.
yeah,
You
but I'm saying, yeah, that's he's got that magic.
Yeah, but you're right. It's you got to push him to the edge. You got to put him in a corner, and then he'll fucking perform.
Yep.
And here he actually does a pretty good job of fending off of three guys.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, he
saves
gets the
his-
first one.
Like
He gets-
if
he
this
gets
was me,
Luke.
I would have died.
Well, then he gets in a headlock. I mean, he
He almost
almost
did die.
dies.
He would have died.
Luke saves his life. Spoiler.
Right. That's not a spoiler.
Well,
Talking about the episode, I would say falls under the category of non-spoiler.
okay.
Talking about everything that happened in the episode up to this
Well, we
point.
didn't get there yet.
Just get there then.
Okay, well, Luke saves his life.
Saves life.
Okay.
Yeah.
And which is actually nice. This is when we start to see like the other side of Luke. It's like maybe this kid isn't 100% a dick. Maybe he's 90% a dick.
I mean, they beat him like senseless in a burning home.
Yeah.
That was pretty.
It wasn't burning when they started beating him.
Yeah.
Marcus had a good point. That was a good decision on Luke's part.
Yeah, it was.
Which doesn't mean he's like got a heart.
Yeah,
it
that's
just
true.
means like he's not down to kill someone.
No, you're
which,
right.
yeah.
You're totally right.
Which was
and
definitely a good
that's
call.
my bad, dude.
It's okay.
And you're totally
It's
right.
all good.
Yeah.
And
No, it's just important that we got it right.
yeah. No, I apologize.
It's cool.
Yeah. That was the inner Taurus in me.
Are you a Taurus?
What,
No, I'm not.
you're a
I'm a
Gemini.
spicy Sag.
Ooh, spicy Sag.
So after all that commotion happens, we cut back to the relaxed situation on the couch at Jimmy's house, and he's talking to Julie, and he's like, "Hey,
Yeah.
you remember that?" They get this weird bonding moment where they talk about basketball, and then he's like, "You remember that problem I was talking about?" And she's like, "Let's not talk." He's like, "No, I solved it.
Not a
We're all
problem."
good. Not a problem anymore." And she's like, "Great, now we can fix our horse's hair issue or whatever the fuck."
She doesn't even. She's like, okay,
She
like
doesn't
that's
give a
just
fuck.
table stakes. She's like, okay, great.
Yeah, she doesn't care
No
at
extra
all.
points for that one.
And so then the cops
Well, then
basically
that's when they went back to the party.
They go back to the party, yada yada yada. The cops figure out that the house is burning. Seth says, "This is my problem, my fault." He comes clean, and
Seth
he's
said that?
Yeah,
Huh.
but he doesn't snitch,
He said it's my fault that he was there. Yeah, sure. He doesn't
right?
say.
I don't think he snitches.
Well, because I don't think he knows what happened at this point.
Oh, right,
It's his
you're right.
fault that like the house on fire. He knows
you're right.
something went
You're
down.
right, yep.
But until Ryan tries to hitchhike, which is absurd, I think, even in 03.
Yep. And so the episode ends with Ryan pulling up with Luke, same car, Wild, and they pull up and
Well, because he's like, you're giving me a fucking ride. Is that?
Yeah. Ryan
Yeah.
gets cuffed like he's been there before. And then Luke wants to look tough in front
That
of
was
the
actually
girl.
sick. The cop's like, we have some
Yeah.
questions for you, and he immediately like turns around.
Yeah.
he's like,
cuff
"I've
me
been-
again.
Yeah, it's
And
ain't my,
Ryan's like,
ain't my
"Oh."
first rodeo.
Marissa's looking at him like, what a bad boy.
Yeah,
Bad boy.
yeah.
And Luke's like, I want to look cool. And then he snitches on himself.
Which was dope.
For
Luke to be-
It was kind of, he didn't need to. Ryan, he knows at
Yeah,
that
he
point
didn't,
Ryan's
he didn't
not going to
save Ryan or anything.
Yeah, he didn't do
He
anything.
just fell on him.
I think he saw the look Marissa gave Ryan. He wanted it.
You think so?
He just fell on his own sword for no
Yeah,
reason.
Yeah. Why would he say anything?
Yeah.
Although
He
could
should
get
have been
for,
like
attempted murder.
It
and-
wasn't Ryan. Ryan, take care of my girlfriend. I'm going to prison for a long time. But he stopped short of that.
She likes to be scratched on her neck.
She likes you to take the middles out of the Oreo.
Speaking of bad boys,
Yeah.
what do we got here?
Oreos?
Yeah, we got a little Oreo action. Who brought those for you?
You did?
Out of
Your quarantine
my
stash?
bad boy drawer.
Your bad boy drawer?
And then
Yes, my bad boy pantry.
and
Because
then-
I'm a bad boy and I keep snacks.
I don't
Kelsey
know
got
about
me a cookie.
And Kelsey
Said-
brought you a cookie.
I didn't want you to feel left out because you didn't get Oreos. I miss you and love you.
But it wasn't Kelsey, it was me.
that. I won't eat them.
This is definitely her handwriting.
Well, she wrote the note, but it was actually Sam's
There's
idea to
a-
bring the Oreos.
Little drawing of us together. There's no Cody in that drawing.
Yeah, yeah.
That's like
she
Ryan,
likes
Ryan and Marissa.
she likes to be scratched.
Maybe we are.
Yeah, you're like the Luke of the situation.
Yeah.
Which is not the worst place to be.
That means I'm Seth.
Take me away.
Yeah.
Okay.
Former best friend.
But
A little foreshadowing.
sorry, little Corona.
Well, it's COVID. Corona's a virus, so it doesn't make you cough.
Yes, sorry. Is that what the difference is? Let's not talk
COVID
about
is a disease.
Doesn't
but-
matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Well, it matters, but
not for this.
Yeah,
not for the sake of this show. It doesn't
Anyway.
matter.
It didn't exist.
Anyway, didn't exist.
Luke
for this
admits
show.
wrongdoing.
Yeah,
Saves-
so he
saves
goes away,
nobody.
and basically this is how the episode ends. Now they're both going away somewhere, and at this point, Ryan is in even a worse position than he was to begin with.
Yeah, until your boy Sandy pops in. And it's like, hey, don't talk to them. They're not
Yeah,
your
that was
friends.
tight.
So
Yeah.
tight.
Do not fucking question
I'm his
my
lawyer.
client
Yeah.
while I'm not present.
Yeah.
Ryan, keep your mouth shut. Luke, you too.
Yeah, that
Sick.
shit was
That
dope.
was very
super
tight.
tight.
Because he's just
From
the dopest.
Brooklyn.
Kirsten's fault. Called the cops.
Yeah,
She
I
called the
know.
cops?
She called the cops
She's
initially.
so like hoity-toity.
Yeah.
It's so weird also to call the cops to look for him. But I think calling the cops to bring him to jail makes sense.
Well, she called the cops as like, this is a missing person, right? Like
Yeah.
some child is just out on the street without a family or whatever. That's probably a responsible thing to do.
Yeah, but if you've ever like called the cops because you want them to help, it's like you've learned pretty quickly that like they're not gonna help you with any of this stuff.
Okay, that's
They're
fair.
like, oh well, if you lost something, you should just kiss it goodbye.
Whereas if the cops get called for, let's say, something like arson in the middle of a forest, that's something that they would probably come quickly to.
I don't know.
You don't know.
Yeah, so Luke admitted wrongdoing, which didn't really save anybody anything.
And so the episode ends with basically Ryan being. We don't know what's going to happen.
What do you know? We know he's going to lock up.
He's going somewhere
Again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, what do you think? What did we learn this episode? I'm just going to play that.
What did we learn?
Lessons? Is that what we did last time?
Lessons.
Or like things that we learned?
Yeah, lessons. What do you think the lesson of this episode was?
We can call it theology.
Well, we can call it orange theories.
Theology.
Orange theories.
Orange theories.
Orange theories.
We learned that Sandy is tight again. Remember when going back to the running away thing? He's like, "Hey, promise me you'd never run away. If you run away, I'm running with you." I knew I'd never have a unworried breath again when you were born.
Yeah, that was also we skipped over that part, but that was a really like touching moment.
I don't really know what that meant.
You almost
though.
just choked up right there.
Yeah.
Why would he worry about his breath?
What do you mean?
I'll never have an unworried breath. When you were born.
Is that what he said?
Breath.
Something like that. It was weird.
It was.
I get what he meant.
It's
but
weird that they have one
verbiage.
kid. Just have 3, and then you don't have to worry about them.
Well, that's why they should just have 2.
Well, if you have 2, you still have to worry about them. Because if you lose 1, then you're kind of fucked. Then you have 1 kid.
Yeah, but that's why you had 2, so that you always have at least 1. You think 3 is the perfect number?
I think 2 is perfectly fine. So if you have 3, and then God forbid something happens to 1, you're fine.
Not
Whereas
the same
if
thing
you
with
have
2,
it's great. But if you lose 1, then you're down to 1. Like it's like pretty traumatic. Like he would still have many
I think
worried
losing
breaths.
any children would be traumatic.
I think he means just like lose.
You've never had 3
them.
children. What?
You just mean misplace them, like by lose.
Indefinitely, though.
Right. So that's the lesson.
Have more kids.
That's your orange theory.
well,
have
Ryan's
3
mom
kids?
had 2 kids and she lost both of them.
Yeah, but that was her own. That was her fault. She wanted 0 kids.
Okay.
I mean, Ryan is definitely performs under pressure, right? Like he definitely needs to be within like 30 seconds of his life ending in order to.
Because he doesn't perform not under pressure.
Yeah, he unperforms pressure. Over pressure.
Yeah.
I think maybe honesty is the best policy.
Is that what we learned?
I think so.
In Luke's case, no, didn't really help.
Maybe it does because he gets. Well, we don't know what happens.
I would say there was a refreshing amount of honesty, right?
No,
It's good that
there was a huge. We skipped over one.
What?
Honesty's the best policy when
Except for Kirsten.
turns out Marissa's okay and Jimmy's like, what's the matter? You're crying. Like we tell each other everything, and she's like, do we?
Ooh,
This is what I'm talking about. This is the whole thing is about hiding shit from other people, and then it blows up in their fucking face, literally.
Oh, so honesty is the best policy, but it's not the policy that they.
I think there was a fair amount of honesty.
It's the best policy.
I think there was I would think there was an acceptable amount of honesty.
Well, there
Except
is in
for
the end, yeah.
Kirsten should.
Sandy is the only one who's pure.
Kirsten hiding the $100,000 from
Yeah.
that's next episode. Never mind.
Seth is pretty pure. I mean, he lies, but it seems like he'd never lied before.
Yeah.
Are we going to go to the next? How are we going to do this?
We'll wrap this one up first. Thank you guys for listening. We appreciate it. We'll see you in episode 3. Yeah, I think VOC is the best.
I kind of like Orange Theory.
VOC is good.
Who are you?
Oh yeah, talk over the waveform so that doesn't fuck
So,
up.
Cooped Up. VOC should be the name of the artist, and Cooped Up should be the name of the album.
Should we release it as a song?
I think we should make a song called Cooped Up because it's fucking awesome.
I knew
Cooped
you'd
Up by
make us-
VOC.